Last night was a blatant display of criminal behavior.
Hundreds rampaged through downtown Chicago, converging on Michigan Avenue, smashing storefronts, looting property, and creating chaos. The scenes reminiscent of the rioting that happened after the police killing of George Floyd. Chicago police say they arrested 100 people, and this morning Superintendent David Brown says looters learned that there are no consequences.
Criminals took to the streets with confidence that there would be no consequences for their actions.
That was a clear shot at State's Attorney Kim Foxx, who was on the defensive at an afternoon news conference.
All hands on deck means that rather than standing and pointing fingers, we work together.
Foxx was the subject of a front-page investigation in today's Chicago Tribune, showing how her office has dropped 30% of the felony cases brought to her.
It's important to recognize why we drop cases. We may drop a case because the facts and the evidence don't substantiate a charge. We may drop a case because a witness key to the case has decided to no longer cooperate.
She defended her reforms, which are criticized as being too lenient.
I think it's incumbent upon us, for the people that we serve, and I say all of us the people that we serve, that we have an honest conversation about what's happening right now. It does not serve us to have dishonest blame games when all of our hearts are breaking by what we are seeing.
Foxx was questioned about her response to the looting and rioting over the weekend of May 31st. She said Chicago police arrested 5,000 people that weekend, but only about 1,400 on looting-related charges. She says those cases are being prosecuted.
The notion that people believe that they are somehow empowered because people weren't prosecuted for looting back in the wake of the unrest beginning is simply not true.
Here's Superintendent Brown calling her out, and she should be standing beside him, but she can't because she's the problem.
Former Cook County Judge Pat O'Brien is the Republican candidate running against Foxx in November.
And she has, in fact, made this town a free-for-all for people that want to steal.
Foxx says the people whose cases were dismissed were not looters. She says they were peaceful protesters who were cited for minor infractions.
I want to make sure that we're not conflating people who were not charged for looting, who were not charged for breaking into a building and stealing items, who were not charged with bashing in windows. We're talking about people who were charged with curfew violations, disorderly for not dispersing in time.
This is a time when Kim Foxx has to be fired.
But O'Brien says there is a growing unease as violent crime rises, that the city is up for grabs. And he says the prosecutor isn't fighting for the people.
Our town is like Dodge City. On a second term, will become like Tombstone. This can't go on.
During the news conference, Foxx repeatedly noted that because of the pandemic, because of the economic freefall, and because of the rise in violent crime, 2020 has been like no year in recent memory here in Chicago. She says finding the solutions to the problems that lead to violence and looting require complex conversations, not simple sound bites.